Newport News in Review with Aaron Pritchett starts right now.
Hello, I'm Aaron Pritchett, and welcome to this edition of Newport News in Review for the month of March 2012. Well, after a wild, wonderful winter that could never make its mind up, we gladly welcome in the official start of spring. A season where new life begins to show, warm breezes begin to blow, and yes, the return of those annoying allergies that thankfully come and go. But through it all, we are indeed grateful for another brand new season that allows us to get out and enjoy all that this great city has to offer during the light of day, and yes, even under the stars at night. Because there's one place in particular that continues to shine bright, thanks to the millions of people that come from near and far, who experience some of the biggest names in the world of arts and entertainment that gracefully take the stage inside the comfortable confines of this world-class facility, as we bring the show to you from the very impressive Ferguson Center for the Arts on the campus of Christopher Newport University. There are buildings, and then there are buildings that are complete works of art. Anyone driving along Warwick Boulevard and the Avenue of the Arts cannot help but notice that this very special place tends to stand out and definitely make a statement, thanks to its sharp angles, awe-inspiring arches, sweeping curves, and glimmering glass, serving as a landmark to this community, this region, this state, and the millions of people from across the country and around the world that have experienced some of the biggest names in arts and entertainment, thanks to the world-class venue that has become the Ferguson Center for the Arts on the campus of Christopher Newport University. But with all the success and accolades this center has garnered in such a short period of time, it's a place that almost never was, and a place that holds an important connection to our community's past, thanks to the memories it helped create for so many not so long ago. The year 1957. And in the city of Warwick, a new school opens at the corner of then Warwick Road and Shoe Lane, known as Warwick Junior High School, giving kids another educational level to experience before making their way onto the former Morrison High School, which had recently expanded and changed its name to Warwick High School. But by 1958, everything changed, as the city of Warwick consolidated with the city of Newport News. And in an effort to make this transition as smooth as possible, the newly formed city looked for the most efficient way to merge services and move forward. And that included reorganizing the school system. So in 1961, it was decided that renovations were in order for the former Warwick Junior High School and a new name, Ferguson High School, in honor of Homer L. Ferguson, considered a giant of American shipbuilding and long-term president of Newport News Shipbuilding. Indeed, a fitting name for this brand new high school in this newly enlarged independent city, as it provided student after student an enriching educational opportunity, lasting memories, and the chance to graduate, with the hopes of continuing on into higher learning. And of course, that goal wasn't too far away, because right next door was Christopher Newport College, an up-and-coming college that moved from downtown and right beside the high school in 1964. And over the next several decades, they both would flourish. But as time went on, talks began and interest were piqued in possibly closing the high school and allowing the college to take over. And after several discussions and votes by both the school board and city council, a contract was signed by Christopher Newport University and the city of Newport News in the spring of 1995 that would close Ferguson High School in June of 1996 and switch possession of the school and its surrounding 31 acres of property to the state for $10.2 million. And in doing so, history was made, and the future was set into motion to allow the university to move in and renovate. But reality soon set in, that renovations that were envisioned for this newly acquired building would be more trouble than it was worth. So although the university continued on with utilizing the space, they began to contemplate the demolition of this very important part of the community. But all that changed in the late 90s, as President Paul Tribble charted a new course for this property and former high school, announcing that Christopher Newport University would build a world-class performing arts center that would serve as a cultural beacon for this community. So in the early 2000s, construction began on a project that, thanks to the design work by world-renowned architect I.M. Pei, of the architectural firm of Pei, Cobb & Freed Partners, who also designed the U.S. Holocaust Museum in Washington, D.C., the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, Ohio, and the expansion of the Louvre in Paris. But as this stunning building began to emerge with its stunning colonnade, there was one very important thing missing: a name. So thanks to a long-standing supporter of the community and a substantial contribution from Ferguson Enterprises, the largest plumbing supply company and wholesaler in North America, headquartered right here in the city, this new facility would be known as the Ferguson Center for the Arts, a place that would indeed make its presence known in this community and this region for years to come. And as it opened up in stages, the $60 million Ferguson Center for the Arts was completely finished by 2005, bringing with it quite an array of amenities, including dance studios, prop and costume shops, state-of-the-art classrooms, and most notably 3 distinctive theaters: a 200-seat black box studio theater, a 453-seat music and theater hall, and the 1,725-seat concert hall, each beautifully constructed, appointed, and fitting for the caliber of entertainers that would soon grace its stages, including Tony Bennett, Aretha Franklin, Andrea Bocelli, B.B. King, Tom Jones, as well as full-stage Broadway productions, and even our very own local talent who makes it back home every now and again, Williamsburg's own Bruce Hornsby.
It's just the way it is. Some things will never change.
And as the music plays and memories are made night after night and year after year, the Ferguson Center for the Arts has come a long way from its incredible past, and one that continues to shine bright on the inside and the out for one and all that are looking to experience the finest performing arts center here in this community and throughout Hampton Roads. We are proud to feature the very impressive Ferguson Center for the Arts on the campus of Christopher Newport University, and we encourage you to experience for yourself the many great performances and shows that are available to you season after season in the many beautiful theaters throughout this world-class facility. Well, March has been another busy month, so let's take a look at what's been going on right here in the city of Newport News. It's a celebration like no other. Well, what else do you expect when you're turning the ripe old age of 108? As these kids pull out all the stops and get all excited about the love and joy of reading. And to you, it's complete chaos and a scene that no one ever wants to encounter. But to these firefighter medics, it's a chance to prepare for the worst and focus in on training as 2 local fire departments join forces to answer the call in an effort to work as a team and ultimately save lives.